Alright guys, as you can see, the sun is out early today. Alright, it's nice out here right now. As you can see, they're working on the sky. Alright, you see that? This is in real time. See if I can zoom in. You see them, they're working on the sky. Alright, so what do we do about this here? You know, so many of us at one time used to say, well, we need to go to the ancestors. And we have the ancestors. We need to go to Mother Cosmos. Mother Cosmos, the ancestors are giving you the information on what to do. They say you got to build structures in order for you to bring your powers back. All right? You got to remember, like the last message we said, our melanin, our carbon bodies are literally geometry. And we need the geometrical energy within our bodies to meet up with very powerful multi-dimensional shapes created by us on the ground so that we can take flight again, because the structures that we had were multi-dimensional structures. All right, we had circles inside of triangles, inside of octagons, inside of pyramids, inside of diamonds, inside of hexagons. We had all that stuff. We had all those different shapes. All those different shapes gave us the ability to do the things that gods of this world are to do. We are literally nature. We're the gods. We're the titans. All right. So once you unshape your mind from whatever you're doing, you say, well, I'm just, so many people still say, oh, I'm just gonna build myself up in the spirit. You can build yourself up in the spirit as much as you can, as much as you want to, better yet. You can do that as much as you want to. But until you begin to do things on the physical level and stop making excuses for what needs to be done on the physical level, you never reach the full capacity of where you need to be. All right? I'm only telling you this from experience because I've been building structures and creating stuff. All right? And I know what this energy feels like. All right? I'm just trying to let everybody know this is what we got to do. You see, that's a streamline going directly towards over the sun. So when this stuff finally cultivates itself, it's going to flare out into a cloud, into a fake cloud form. And very soon, in a few hours, we will have no sun at all. All right. Just want to spread that to y'all. All right. Just letting you know what this guy's doing. Let you know what we got to do. All right. That's what we got to do. We got to make the changes. All right. And we got to start by building on the ground. All right. That's what we got to do. We got to start by building on the ground. We got to start by focusing ourselves and our attention on creating structures, building structures from the ground, which will take us into whole new levels of energies and powers. All right. Because when we link our bodies with the surface, all right, with nature, you build it from the ground, you link your body with nature using wood and metal and crystals and different minerals and sands and water and I mean using all resources available to you. And that's when you can link into more higher powers and more higher energies. Until then, we'll still be sitting here going in the astral realm dreaming. Because that's all you're doing in the astral realm is you're dreaming. Alright? You're dreaming and you're literally going within yourself and going to other universes and going to other different places within these universes. And you're going within the cosmos within yourself, and you're charging yourself up, all right, spiritually, but you're not doing anything physically, which means that our ancestors knew that in order for us to get to whatever level we got to, we had to build physically. When you build physically, that's when you change your mentality, because now you're looking at geometry. All right, you're looking at true geometry. If I make this 3 feet by 4 feet, all right, I take this circle and I have a 4 foot radius on this circle. You know, this is what takes us into the higher levels of energy and power. This is what makes us who we are. You can't continue to sit up and make excuses. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to be the only one building this summer. Well, not me, but I'm going to be one of a few that's actually going to be building and creating this summer. That's what I feel like. Because it seems like the rest of everyone else is going to be pretty much like, oh, go ahead, Brother Wisdom. Or go ahead. And I'm like, I need y'all to join me. So if I'm building here, then you start building there. And our structures literally created new ley lines of energy and power. That's what your structures do. And mankind knows this. This white man, he knows this. He knows so much about us. Like we said before, he's not going to encourage us to build. That's why we're into physics, dimensional shapes. All right? That's why we're doing physics right now. We're talking about true physics. All right? Because when you start getting into the physics of the dimensional shapes that you build, the dimensional structures that you build, now you're talking about dimensional powers. You're talking about portals and gateways and stargates. We're talking about dimensional energies. We talk about dimensional. We're talking about anything that we're talking about the magnitude of a certain power that comes from an entity or a body. All right. So just want to pass that on to y'all. All right. Let's see what you can do. All right. Let's see what you can do.